All right, so here we are ready to make stir fry. I chopped everything up, cut everything up in previous demo videos, so now we're ready to throw it all together. So you're gonna need a pan or a wok. I don't have a wok at home. If we were at school, we'd be using a wok. So you'll use that. You need to have a turner, a rubber spatula, whatever you call it is technically a turner. You need your meat. We're going to start with meat, and you need a little bit of olive oil. So you're going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. I'm just going to shake some up. I'm also going to turn my range on to about 7. So like I said, I'm just going to sprinkle some all out. So I really am just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. And then I have my chicken that I cut up, so it's been marinating a little bit. It has soy sauce and just some fresh garlic that I chopped up. So this is gonna go into our pan here. So just a couple things. We want to make sure our handle is turning inwards or out. You never want to have it pointing out, because if you walk into it, you could knock that whole thing over. So basically you're just going to cook your chicken now. I just turned it on, so it's going to take a while to heat up. But when you're cooking this, you kind of want to move it around every so often just so nothing's burning. You can see right now it looks really raw. As it cooks, it's going to start turning white, and that's how you'll know that it's cooked. The other way to know for sure is if you have a food thermometer to check the inside temperature as well. So I'll come back to you in a little bit, so I'm not just standing here while this is cooking, because it is going to take a little bit because there's a good amount of chicken in there. But that's the first step, so you're just going to let this cook. You're going to move it around as it's cooking. I'll come in about halfway through just to show you as it's going, and then I'll show you the final product and then what the next step is. Okay, so this has been cooking just for a couple minutes now. You can see the combination. You can kind of see where the chicken has started to cook. That's the white colored pieces versus where it's still raw. So we still have a ways to go, but this is how you can tell that it is starting to cook. You want all those pieces to get white. But again, you want to make sure you're moving it around frequently. That way it does not burn. Alright, this has probably been cooking about 4 minutes now. You can see that a lot more of it is cooking, but we're still have a little ways to go. So we'll come back at you once everything is nice and cooked and we're ready for the next step. Okay, so my chicken is now fully cooked. You'll notice there's a little less in the pan. I had way too much in there and wasn't going to be able to add anything else. But it's all cooked. So the next step is to add the veggies. So I'm only going to put half of these in since I took half of the chicken out. And I'll put the rest in here. That's cooked chicken. And I'll just save that for tomorrow and stir fry it up. But now everything just gets mixed. Because now that you've added these fresh veggies, you want to get them softer. And the nice thing about stir fry is you can add a lot of different things, whatever vegetables you like. This has peppers, onions, and carrots in it, and chicken. You could add different types of meat. You could go all vegetarian. You could add different kind of vegetables. We have a recipe at school where you add pineapple, so it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. So your possibilities are endless. I'm gonna make this up with rice, brown rice for dinner for us, but you could put it over noodles, different kinds of rice, white rice. If you use brown rice, the brown rice is gonna give you a little bit more nutrients, and you get your whole grains that way. So brown rice is a good choice. But like I said, I'm just going to mix this up. This is going to cook for probably about 5 minutes because you want to get those veggies soft. I'm going to make the rice as we do that, and then I'll show you once it's all plated and good to go. But this is a great way to get a variety of different nutrients, test out different cooking skills, and then you can serve it and add some more soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, whatever you like. So I'm going to put the lid on this. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit of water, pineapple juice, you could add some chicken broth to it as well. It's up to you. Again, the possibilities are endless, but this is just a simple, quick little stir fry for you. So again, I'm going to put the lid on this. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit to like a 5 or a 6 and just let it sit. Alright, and here is the final product. Like I said, you can serve it over whatever you like. This is over brown rice. And we're going to add a little bit of soy sauce. You can put it over noodles or anything else you think might be good. So if you make this, enjoy.